This water bottle cost me $35. I already had 3 water bottles at home. And you know what? I bought it anyways. Because apparently I needed a fourth way to stay hydrated. Today we're talking about 10 things that are absolutely, genuinely, and embarrassingly not worth your money. And yes, this is calling out my personal habits a little bit. Don't judge too much. Look, I'm not here to ruin the fun. I'm not going to tell you to never treat yourself. But there's a difference between intentional spending and just leaking money slowly until you look at your bank account and feel personally attacked by your past self. I've been that person multiple times. So consider this a love letter from someone who has learned the hard way. Oh, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Nikki. I'm a post corporate girly trying not to go back. I make content on productivity, money, and my journey. Let's start here because this is what inspired the whole video. There is a water bottle industrial complex that has us all in a chokehold. Stanley cups, hydro flasks, Awalas, Yetis. I've had them all. And at one point I owned 6 water bottles and was still dehydrated. The marketing is genius, honestly. They convinced us that the reason we don't drink enough water is because we don't have the right vessel. It's not the vessel. It's you. It's me. It's us. He's so small. Why do you need something this small? Like, a nightmare to clean. So really, all you need is one good water bottle. That's it. That's it. That's the bit. Just one. Okay, maybe 2. Maybe 2, because if you want one to live on the desk with you because you work at your desk all day, I get 2. 2 water bottles. Final offer. Gotcha blind boxes. And this one hurts a little bit because I get it. I understand the appeal completely. You're at the store, you see a cute little box. There's a mystery inside. It's only $15. What's the harm? The harm is that $15 becomes 60 because you're chasing that one very specific one that you want. And by the end of it, you might have duplicates and a little bit of feeling of regret. Their entire business model is literally built on the psychology of gambling. They know you won't get the one you want on the first try. That's the product. Sure, you're buying the figurine, but you're also buying a slot machine with better packaging. Like I said, I get it. I have a bunch of little figurines from blind boxes. I only regret a few, but for the most part, I have been very lucky. Maybe I'll keep playing until my luck runs out. Maybe I should quit while I'm ahead. Probably quit while I'm ahead. But if you love the characters, just buy the one you want directly off a resale site. Probably be happier because you got the one you wanted, and there's still a dopamine hit because you're getting what you actually wanted. It could still be a win-win with less money spent. Luxury goods just for the brands. Okay, I want to be careful here because I'm not anti-luxury. Some luxury goods are genuinely worth the price. The craftsmanship is just different. It lasts longer. It holds value. But what I'm talking about is buying something just for the logo. You know the vibe. It's the $400 t-shirt that is really, it's just a t-shirt. It's still 100% cotton just with their logo on it. Or a keychain that costs $300 because of the little metal badge on it. And I had a phase. We're not going to go into detail of that, but I thought owning certain brands would make me feel more put together, that it would have people treat me differently. And it did not. It made me feel the same with less money. The person who is genuinely wealthy and confident, they don't need the logo to do the talking. That's actually a thing. And I say this as I just got myself a cute little updated card holder. Worth it. I'm really hoping it lasts. But the craftsmanship looks great. The leather is wonderful, adorable. Like I said, I'm not anti-luxury. I'm not. Subscription boxes got me good at least twice. So I'm speaking from a piece of deep personal betrayal. The first month is always exciting. It feels like a gift to yourself, something curated, something fun. Then month 2 arrives and it's fine. Month 3, you forgot you were actually subscribed. And by month 4, you open the box and you look at whatever's inside and you put it directly into the "I'll deal with it later" pile, donate it pile. It's a whatever. The problem is that they're incredibly easy to sign up for and surprisingly annoying to cancel. That's not by accident. The business model just depends on that. And if you genuinely love a specific box and open it every month with actual excitement, keep it. That's real value. But if it's sitting unopened on your counter right now, you already know what to do. Personally, the only subscription I've kept are the ones for the dogs. Something about having treats and like a toy delivered to your box or doorsteps every month. It's fun to see their joy in it. They never get sick of it. So that's the one subscription box I have kept. Okay, productivity planners and journals. And as someone who talks about productivity, this one is a little embarrassing to include. I have bought so many beautiful planners, undated planners, weekly spreads, hourly breakdowns, habit trackers, gratitude sections, goal setting frameworks, All of it, gorgeous, great, cute, love them. But as you can imagine, I probably use them for maybe a month. Here's what I figured out. Buying the planner feels like you're being productive. It's a productivity costume. You put it on, you feel organized for a moment, and then real life happens. Things get chaos onto you, and the planner sits there and it's judging you. So your phone's note app is actually free. $3 notebook work. A sticky note system works. But really, the system only matters if you actually use it. And typically, you use whatever is most frictionless, whatever is easiest, not really whatever is the most aesthetically pleasing. And I say this with love, and also several unused planners in my drawer. Okay, online courses you never finish. This one's for my following aspiring entrepreneur people specifically, because there are courses for everything in the world and we thrive off of getting knowledge. I thrive off of getting knowledge and learning something all the time. So courses are great, but the course buying habit is real and it's sneaky because it feels like doing self-improvement and you're learning something that will be great in the end. But the course also tends to live as a tab, as a PDF file on your computer, and it just passes by and you never actually commit to it. So that's been a really big thing. Yes, I have access to courses. No, I probably don't actually fully commit myself to them like I should be. All the courses I've bought, I wanted to learn. The problem is buying the course satisfies the desire to learn it without requiring you to actually do the work. So before you buy another course, ask yourself, do I have time this week to start it? Not eventually, this week. And if the answer is no, don't buy it. Not yet, at least. It'll still be there when you actually have the bandwidth. Or hey, commit to learning one thing, watching one masterclass once a week. Okay, home office upgrades before you have the habit. When I first started working for myself, I convinced myself I needed a proper setup before I could be productive. A nice desk, a good chair, a ring light, a specific microphone, cable management system, my backdrop, the shelves, everything. I spent real money setting up a workspace before I had proven to myself that I would actually sit in it consistently. And here's the thing, your environment does matter eventually, but the habit has to come first. I know people doing incredible work from the kitchen table with a $30 webcam. And I've seen beautiful, expensive home offices that are basically just expensive furniture for watching Netflix from. So in this way, you go with earn the upgrade. Earn the upgrade, build the habit, then invest in the space. If you're like me and need to build the habit first, 'cause I don't like wasting money. I really don't. Fashion investment pieces. Okay, this is different from the luxury brand conversation. This is kind of the middle track. It's a $60 jacket that's marketed as a classic wardrobe staple, but it's actually just fast fashion in a slightly more grown up font. It looks fine in the store. You wear it 3 times, it starts to pop, it starts to pill, and then you're annoyed because you spent $60 on something you expected to last. So in this case, you either buy cheap and accept that you're only going to wear it a few times, or actually invest in quality. The middle, where you're just spending moderate amounts of money on things that seem like it's quality, but it's not actually built that way, is where your money just kind of disappears. I've donated so many investment pieces that were not investments. They were vibes, expensive vibes. Motivational books you already know the message of. And I say this as someone who loves books and will probably keep buying books. But there's a version of self-improvement content consumption that is just collecting the same idea in different covers. You've read the book about habits. You've read the book about mindset. You've read the book about doing hard things and showing up, believing in yourself. And at some point, the next book isn't going to unlock something new. The unlock is doing the thing that you already read about 12 times. So before the next purchase, is there something from the last book you actually implemented? Just one thing? Because if not, book 13 isn't the problem or the solution. Yeah, I feel personally attacked with this one. That doesn't stop me from going to Barnes and looking at the business section every time I'm there. Every time. It's great. And that's usually the spurt of motivation I need anyways. Just going there, soaking it in, seeing the titles and going, oh yeah, I read about something like that in another book. Works for me at least. Okay, the last one. It's extended warranties and checkout add-ons. And I'll keep this one quick because it's the least fun, but honestly the most money. Every time you buy something, electronics, appliances, furniture, they offer an extended warranty. And at checkout, it feels reasonable. They sell you on it. It's only like maybe $2, maybe $6, maybe $10. Like what if it breaks? Then you have an insurance on it. Feel like you're protected in that purchase. But the math almost never works in your favor. These warranties are profitable for stores because statistically, most of the time, You won't need them. The exception is if you're clumsy with expensive things or buying something with a known reliability issue, but the generic just in case extended warranties, like a toaster, just skip it. Put that $15 in a small, like stuff breaks kind of fund, and you'll be fine. You'll come out ahead. So, there you have it. In places your money is probably going that doesn't need to. And look, I've done almost all of these. So this isn't judgment. It's just a pattern recognition after years of learning the slow and expensive way. The goal isn't to spend nothing. It's to spend on things that actually add value to your life, not things that just feel like they will in the store. So if any of these hit too close to home, drop in the comments. Promise you're not alone. And I'll be there confessing too. And if you want more on money series, like, subscribe. And with that, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.